Да. 3 часа впустую потрачено было. Ну да ладно. Решил переиграть это дополнение, так как очень часто себя в тупики загонял. И мне кажется, что дальше бы вообще было невозможно пройти. По-другому персонажа перекачаю. И тут уже будет русский язык. Немного я помучился с русификацией. Ну, вроде бы сейчас должно быть по-нормальней.
Do you want to know a secret? This tale of foolish people long ago, I know what happened and what is true, but I don't know how it should end. Let me tell it one more time, and perhaps together we will see. Very nice. Months of planning, favors, everything is waiting for us. We are here to show Ferelden how Ole commands the game. Several jobs and a personal score of my own, but the rest of the night is yours. Think you're up to it, pretty thing? You know I'm ready for anything. Of course you are. You're mine. I'll be watching. Don't let me down.
Love to watch her go. Returns me to the stone.
Focus.
A little fun with the wigs of Ferelden. They won't expect it. Not like in Ole.
The clients want a little stealing? A few insults? Some good old revenge.
Eyes open. We've got our targets. Let's find them. The goods we're after are stored here, in the square.
Я подумал, что лучником играть все-таки надо с начала игры, то что он постепенно развивается. А тут как бы немножко все в крайностях идет. И техника ближнего боя будет получше, чем стрелковая. Потому что стрелковая техника не всегда надежна. Этот лечить будет все равно, так что пусть будет боевая сила. Только он пока только себя будет лечить. Ну ладно. Так, ей надо хитрость чисто до 22 довести. И можно уже будет качать то, что мне необходимо. Тут потребуется много ловкости. Ну, пока упор буду делать на хитрость, докачать до 22, потом буду кидывать 2 ловкости и 1 сила. Да, еще боевую подготовку надо будет прокачивать. Что там ничего не прокачано. Все, на лук мне все равно.
The guards will be looking for any excuse to bring out the blades.
Будет им предлог.
Well, now I wonder.
Really? From the poor box?
If their maker misses this, the Chantry has bigger problems.
Мне сейчас средства пригодятся.
Well, I see a cache of sorts. So who's hiding what?
Some people like their privacy.
The Mage Collective. Sketch, did you know?
It's nothing, usually.
Then no one will mind if we follow the clues and help ourselves. Friendly now. The guards have no reason to chase us yet.
Ничего.
Another clue. Thank you, Collective. It's done. I'm watching.
Иди ты нафиг.
Sounds like Marjolaine found her mark, poor bastard.
Mm-hmm. Best behavior. No need to alert the guards this early. Easy. For all the guards know, we are heading to the inn. Right.
Пока вот это вот
Another
забота.
clue. Thank you, Collective. Step quickly, pretty one.
Not for long. Enough for everyone.
Себя подлечить не хочешь? ловкости. Но стрелков теперь у меня нет. Ну, для точности атак можно себе оставить. Ну, для стойкости это ему.
Your mage was a little more possessive than you let on, Sketch.
It's just a group that I kind of understand.
Huh. Well, his trinket looks to be worth a nice amount, unless we find another use for it.
А вот и то самое колечко.
Renwall's relics, as if he found them. There's our northern trinkets. Enough!
Бедный коник. Да чё тут опаздывать? Было бы на что опаздывать.
Well, the god will be after us now.
Good. Bring him on.
You ever get enough?
Nope.
Let's see what we can do for Mr. Renwald.
Я чем так важен?
Imports of import. The man thinks he's clever. Ugh, dead people jewelry. This bunch won't wait for an explanation of this. This bunch won't wait for an explanation of this. It's not as pretty as I remember. Maybe these things have a better use than just selling them. Finery? This Sir Wally has clearly never been to Orlais. Let's put these to better use somewhere. He'll have some explaining to do now.
Вроде нормально поспал. Как обычно.
Let's see what we can do for Mr. Renwald. Let him explain why he's got these in store. Poor Denerim will be in chaos when the market opens.
Here, got trouble in the street. Hey, let's not target this much.
Everyone gather round for a hug!
Все можно все разом сделать. Потом будет метка, которая позволит завершить.
There's our noble to disgrace.
Something's fishy. Don't let them near me.
Here comes trouble! No running, no hiding. A bit of fun. But does a beating seem to play?
We're supposed to strip him of dignity, not his things.
It'll be both if we find an amusing place to leave them.
А теперь куда проще, чем в предыдущий раз. Так, еще прокачка идет.
Time to clean the street. Time to clean the street.
I got it!
Is this all they've got? First to the line, first to
No
the
mercy! The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Ага, вот что она сделала.
That should do it.
Not the donation the good sisters expect.
Picture it with morning dew. Majestic.
А с колодцем так и не сделаешь ничего.
Dark and deep. How many coins down this thing are gone for good? Still dark, still deep.
Quickly now.
Все. Благо мне на это хватит. Но тут мне потребуется больше ловкости и боевая подготовка. И максимум надо докачать до 36, а дальше можно и в силу.
Time to clean the street. Bloody! No more from you.
Сейчас по этой особой охране посмотрим, насколько проще или сложнее.
Let's make this last.
Да. Но уже получше. Ладно, пусть бьет лучника. Ну ладно, небольшая жертва. Но не так сильно мучился, как предыдущие разы с этим луком чертовым. Только вот она свою порцию опыта не получила. Или получила.
Oh, Marjolaine was hard on her poor captain. Wonder if I could add to that.
You get into her private...
Looks to the world that he's drunk on duty. A good start. Shame we have nothing to add to that. For the moment.
Come on! Damn you lot, open up!
There's our tattletale.
Put him down. There's a warning.
Who?
Jovi Maris?
Oh no, I was supposed to be safe!
You should have thought about that before talking out of turn.
I ain't going back! I'm not!
Good with me.
That's the minimum for our contracts. But I bet we could do better if we tried.
Or we could signal Marjolaine down from the tavern and get out of here.
Oof! How do they get so heavy on such terrible food?
Ah, nobody boils an innard like a Ferelden.
Watch out!
the street!
Still dark, still deep. We signal Marjolaine down from the tavern, right? When you're ready to leave.
Я в следующий раз просто тело рядом положил. Ничего не осталось. А меня... Вроде бы ничего лишнего. Так, всех снарядить перед заданием. Нет, у меня главное урон. По-прежнему не может щит таскать, но на следующем уровне точно сможет. Это все на продажу чисто. Можно выходить.
Marjolaine has left the man in a state.
Shame we have nothing.
И не надо ничего с ним делать.
Marjolaine? Marjolaine! Don't tease me today.
That's how we do it.
Ooh, pretty thing. Out of breath, hair in a state. You'd be a scandal on the streets of Orlais. And you love it. It's called working. You should try it. No one else would get away with that. But after your performance tonight, perhaps you are getting too good at this. You deserve a job that can test your skills. And I have just the thing. Len,
Aye, Marjolaine?
make sure she has everything she needs. There will be no rest for us tonight. Don't keep me in the dark. Who's the mark of distinction you have in mind? In good time. Just know that we will have earned a special rest when all is done. Ready yourself and come back to me. You won't have to wait long. Always where the money is. Hmm?
And your hand in the chantry box was an accident, I suppose?
What are they to me?
Marjolaine has you on the right path. Want something?
Let's see what you found.
Вот опять то же самое. Блин, смотри, ее разоружил. Угу. Небольшой штраф идет. Вот лук мне точно не нужен. А щит оставлю.
Ага.
Ну а что, неплохо. Это все для мага. По-моему, у скетча ничего нету. Да. Сила воли, телосложение. Ему. Ему. Только, к сожалению, бонус от комплекта исчезает. Но разницы никакой, зато есть бонусы небольшие. Все, продаю, кроме щита.
Are you ready now, Lily? I need only my skill, Marjolaine. I am always ready.
That, my pretty thing, is what I like to hear.
Sodding stone.
You can't come to Denham without visiting the Earl's estate.
You're mad.
The Earl is away, and most of the King's patrol has been drawn to some sort of trouble in the market. Our employer just wants us to plant some embarrassing papers under the cover of a burglary. It will be assumed they were here all along, unless you think you're not up to my challenge.
All right. We keep what we steal along the way.
There's a good girl, just like the game in Olay.
Split up, divide the guards, and find a way in.
And deposit the papers where they can be found by servants. In the bedroom, nice and personal. Don't keep me waiting.
Tonight is not about shadows. We want some chaos to hide our true purpose.
Could we do that without leaving a trail right to us?
Always want a clear path to run, hey boy?
I'll do it.
Ready, blades! They're on us!
Мне кажется, Мамари самый опасный из-за своей, как бы сказать, захватывающей атаки.
That one seemed better trained to you.
Fancy your uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
More reason to dump them out of sight or something.
Тут ничего не спрятали, к сожалению.
Dump the soldiers in the
You must have built this cause. Good place to stash something, if you like digging.
That will keep them out of sight. Happy, Sketch?
appeased.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that... nook.
Tight fit for Tug.
Yeah, your mother said as much.
Так, 26. Я сколько там смотрел? 36. Ну, зато можно будет на навыках отвлечься.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
Ну это мне надо очень много повышения уровня пропустить без силы. Ладно. По 2. Может быть вообще не удастся прокачать. Тем более я пропускаю прокачку навыка.
Do Ferelden's condone torture? Or is this allowed because the Earl is away? Gentlemen, watch out! Help yourselves. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
That boy will grow into something special.
Always something else.
Doors make every room a surprise.
Туда быстрее.
Come, Commander. Let's see your little dragon. What the?
Good sonic warning.
No running, no hiding.
И вот хотя бы для лучника надо иметь одного персонажа, тогда может быть и полегче мне было. Но нет.
More soldiers!
Sweet my arse.
Какой молодец. Только кто это такой молодец? Так, аура очищения еще не появилась у него. Две травмы.
I'll do it. A war journal with no war?
A lot of bitterness still around. This is pushing it, though.
Тут ничего нету.
Marjolaine will find
It's
us when
done.
she's had her fun. Always does.
The master bedroom. We can plant the papers in the desk. This Commander Raleigh sounds like a beast.
Maybe he's the target we're embarrassing.
These are Orlesian seals.
Be quick, pretty thing. We are wailing out our welcome.
Marjolaine, these seals are Orlesian military. This is not some embarrassment of nobility.
Who am I to say what upsets this lot?
You seem to know them pretty well from what I saw.
That will do, Leliana. We have to get moving.
I don't like this.
Leliana, later. Move.
Так, ее не излечили, но зато остальных двоих.
3, 6. Carry over the ort. Oh, no. Looking a little peaked, Missy.
Nothing about us being here hits you as wrong.
Haven't thought about it. My purse follows Marjolaine. Good eye for money, that one.
But if we're caught...
If you're caught, I never know what you're doing out there. That's how I like it.
Just show me...
Ага, для мага. И тем более не буду брать эту книгу. Лук мне уже не интересен. На всякий случай. Ну еще отдать надо. Это все для остальных. Отлично. Изготавливать, изготавливать. Тоже изготавливать. То есть, чтобы я применял, мне достаточно и одного навыка. Тут ингредиентов не выпадает, так что смысла в этом немного. Но тут тоже все связанное с чем-то таким созданием. А вот это вот еще можно прокачать. вот этот навык неплохой. И этот навык неплохой. Сейчас докачаю до 36 ловкости, чтобы я мог использовать нормальное двуручное оружие, а буду действовать по методу разбойника. Угу. То есть я могу дальше прокачивать хитрость. И у меня будет расти урон от показателя хитрости. Или же идти на поводу навыков.
What's this?
We rob the Arl and he boils the same old gruel.
I'll sink a stone in it, make you feel at home.
Split wood.
Ditch rock.
Well, Marcelin's full of surprises, hmm?
I have to say something to her about the papers. Right?
Seems like you've decided.
Marjolaine left you in the dark too.
Always does.
Not always.
Maybe not you. I get where and when. It's usually enough. Valroyu was quiet anyway. Really quiet, actually.
Marjolaine planned for months. Some jobs we turned down.
Made us hungry. Maybe a little stupid.
But not on purpose.
Right.
We have to do something before it's a problem, Tug. But what?
Well, I'd just take my money and run back to Orlais. I have a girl I'm ruining for her Chevalier husband.
We pulled many strings to arrange the market. Someone will know we were here.
Marjolaine has people in her pocket. She can deal with treason. Maybe.
I may be making too much of this.
Those papers were not the job we agreed to. They're a different kind of risk.
Then you should let her know you are concerned too.
Knowing and caring are different.
I'm sure it's all just a mistake. We can fix it.
She won't like hearing that.
Mm-hmm. Your turn to cook?
Have to do something. The Arl's estate? Soldiers? Templars should give up mages and hunt whatever Marjolaine is.
I was worried I was the only one left out of the plan.
You're the only one she tells anything.
Then why did you come?
An apostate elf needs to keep his friends close.
I can be hanged on a rumor. Accidental treason's a bit over the top, really.
I'm worried too, but we can fix it somehow.
We should just disappear. Don't wait around for it to go bad.
Not go back to Orlais.
I don't have much to go back to. Less if they start thinking I'm a threat to the nation.
I can't bear the thought of never seeing my home again.
Wish I knew the feeling.
Some of us don't match the bard spy fetish. Like me, pretending I know the loot.
You murder music.
I have to say something to Marjolaine. Soon.
Better you than me.
I was right to be worried. It doesn't matter. You need to remember your place. You do not question me in front of the others, Leliana. Not in the field, not anywhere.
The game is one thing. We go back and forth between nobles, and the authorities turn a blind eye. It is amusement. But these papers... If the seals were Olesian military, then bringing them to Ferelden is treason. Marjolaine, there is no blind eye for treason. They hang you in the street.
My poor pretty thing, lost in a strange place. Ah, this is about seeing me with that officer, isn't it?
That was your business. I accept that with you. But this is different. I've known people cross the line into treason, and I miss them all.
If you are determined that we must undo this, I will alter my plans. You know there is always a cost when that happens.
You know this is the right thing to do.
So you say. I will need a moment.
А итог для Маржолайн уже известен. Некий серый страж.
You are ready? Because this will not be easy.
I know.
We'll go back when it is dark again. They won't expect a second break-in so soon.
We can say we were there to steal the papers in the first place, for Orlais.
I don't plan on having to tell anyone. Shall we go?
I will sleep easier when this is all done.
It will all work out. I promise.
Promise.
You were right. The grounds were bare. Perhaps we stole everything worth guarding.
There. Let's get your precious papers and go.
Yeah. Here we go.
A little heavy-footed over the wall, maybe? I'll draw the ones I can. Go!
She's gone again!
Какая она благородная. Охрану отвлекает. Так, пока еще не дорос до этого щита.
One the other way.
What do you want?
We're under attack!
I'll show you something.
No mercy! I'll do it.
If you're going for trinkets, make it quick.
Так чего и не появилось. Буду пока с травмами ходить. Я совсем забыл про вот это. И еще кое-что забыл. То есть я это зря купил, да? Зачем устойчивость? Пусть лучше будет к магии и к лечащим эффектам.
now. Oh, these poor things.
One nug's a big meal for a Mabari.
Don't know what they have, don't want to. Let's go.
Ясненько.
Right.
Металлический осколок. Травник. А ты, может быть, ловушки делаешь? Не?
Here comes trouble!
I'll show you something.
Да, быстрее.
How did they know? Where are they all coming from?
Just keep going. We'll make it out yet.
Ну а теперь мой любимый момент. Это песики.
Such a waste of these creatures.
Своих завалил. Какой молодчина.
I'll do it.
И что ты будешь один делать против них? Будь, пожалуйста, лекарем.
Something fun. Yes. Oh, lovely. Come and get it. Is that all you've got?
I'll show you something.
Time for some fun. No running, no hiding. In my time.
Нет. Тоже нет. Совсем нет. Антимагические.
I'll do it. Right.
A little distracted from looting at the moment.
Я думаю, самый лучший.
Mm-hmm.
There should be more guards out here.
We need to find Marshalen. Come on!
Найдете, не волнуйтесь.
Oh, she made it out. Why isn't she running? Marjolaine, I fought the ones I could, but there must be more.
It's all right.
We can tell them about the papers. There must be an embassy, or they can petition.
Shh, my pretty thing. Shh.
I'm sorry I brought us back here, Marjolaine.
Don't be. You were perfect.
Orlesian spy caught with her hands on hard-won Ferelden intelligence. You'll be worth a pretty sum. Once we've had our fun, of course.
It is worse than losing them to death, isn't it? When the one closest to you is untrue.
Who?
A friend. I can help. But you must find your resolve.
I don't need more friends.
You are not the only one Leliana's exploited. She has an eye for weakness. In youth, confidence, faith.
She left me nothing.
No. You feel alone, perhaps, for the first time. But you are far from helpless. Others need you, even at your lowest. And that is a source of strength I cannot describe. I must go. You can do this.
Don't leave. I can't do this. Hello? Oh! I don't want to do this. I shouldn't have to do this.
Тут ничего не сделаешь. Травму оставили.
Sketch.
Leliana, watch out.
To the last! Ah, I'll do it. No running, no hiding.
Right grateful to you, girl. If ever, look out!
No, not more.
I've had a taste of freedom. Try and take it from me.
Is this all they've got?
меня есть все, что нужно для защитника. Так, а из этого что ему пригодится? Вот это. Сайлас защитник, Скетч все тот же. Чтоб своих не угробил.
Name's Silas. I owe you twice. Especially if you're against Raleigh.
I'm not against anyone. I just want out.
Leliana?
I'm done, Sketch. Right.
Столовой мы прокачали что-то из двуручника. Походу то, что им не хватило. Чисто распределение пошло. Излечение? Может быть очищение? Но теперь тут излечение. Ну ладно. Их перевод. Забыл?
Everywhere. Leave her.
Ах ты ж.
Damn it! I hate this bomb. From shadow to your heart. Oh no. No.
Doug?
She did this. With her beast. They will both answer. I'll do it.
This is a weapon.
It belonged to a dear friend. He would want it used.
Hope you know what you're doing, trusting him with that.
So do I.
Never going back! I'll show you something! Had enough!
Юриди будет получше.
Watch out!
Never caged again! They take you! Never going back! I'll show you something!
No one else is coming. Follow if you want. I have people waiting for me.
I prayed to be free of Raleigh. Thank you.
Don't look at me. I'm following you.
Free. You are a spirit of virtue.
Girl, you are wonderful. Thank you.
You want out? Move. There is no one else.
Самое важное. Вот и перчи. Пусть так.
In my time. It's done.
Face me now! Never caged again! I'll show you something! Yes.
Сам свою же магию напарывается.
They take you! You asked for it! Is this all they've got?
Keep going. Almost there. I can do this.
Got it.
I have to.
You're safe now.
Dorothea? Dorothea? Your guest is awake.
So I see. Please, give us a moment. Please. No doubt you have questions.
You saved me? Gave me a key?
You didn't need a key. You could have tricked the guard or bound a splinter into a braid for a lockpick. And you would look good with braids, you know? Anyway, all I did was suggest that you are never powerless when others are in need.
But why?
Because I needed to hear the same thing when I was in your place.
This is a chantry? Am I to be arrested?
The chantry is not an arm of the king's law. Although I am certain these good Fereldans disapprove of both of our actions.
But you are one of them.
I am also a legion. They have no reason to listen to me. But they know that if I fail here, it may harm the chantry as a whole.
Dorothea? Should I know you?
No, no. If you wish a full introduction, I am formally Revered Mother Dorothea.
Your reverence, then?
My temple is in Orlais. I came here without sanction, hoping to fix the mistakes I have made. So please, just Dorothea.
This is all interesting, but I need to be a long way from both Ferelden and Orlais very soon.
The papers Marjolaine sold to Commander Raleigh were mine. The papers used against you.
You did this? Those were Orlesian military. It is treason.
My temple receives troop movements, so we can minister in the field. They were stolen. In a moment of weakness. I didn't know why Marjolaine wanted to be so close to me, but it felt like youth.
It sounds like you have a real mess that no longer involves me.
But it does, doesn't it? As much as you want it to be over, it gnaws at you. This is about need. What you need.
And what is that?
The same thing I yearned for. To hear from her lips the reason why. I can tell you where Marjolaine is. Where Commander Raleigh is. Help Orlais and yourself. I will be here when you decide you are ready.
Such a thing. Fit for the Empress herself.
«35».
Sketch? I guess we made it.
So glad to see you, or anything after last week.
My thanks, too. I'll help how I can.
Thanks for getting me out of that place, Leliana. No market for a helper.
No market?
That Raleigh wasn't going to keep me long. A spy ringleader like Marjolaine painted you. You were going to the highest bidder. Maybe even the Empress.
I just wish I had been there for Tug.
They did him first because he wouldn't shut up. Drove Raleigh's men crazy for days, laughing at them. He was stalling for me. They said they'd take my hands. Only way to trust a mage.
Oh, sketch.
All I see is red. But it doesn't matter. We can't fix this.
So we don't fix it, but we can set it right.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
As long as we try.
Кожа змея.
Silas, was it?
Yes, I had to follow. And the good mother has decided to trust me, just as you did. I stand ready to go after the commander. And this Marjolaine who put you at his mercy.
Apparently this now involves nations? Or threatens to?
I don't pretend to understand all that. I was in Raleigh's care a lot longer than a week. Whatever I can do to settle my debts, I will.
So, did I free a criminal?
I poached some game. I'd have taken my lashes, but Raleigh doesn't like inconveniencing the king's law. He had me for months. For no reason beyond his own amusement.
Is that what I had to look forward to?
No. He ransoms important prisoners to whoever wants them most.
But only after he's had his fun. How does a petty criminal get so quick with a blade?
Former soldier. I was probably not too far from Raleigh during the war. Glad to say I'm nothing like him now.
So you'll follow me? Where do you think that will lead?
If I can end this, I hope to serve the Chantry. They will already know my good intentions. What about you?
Me? Nobody cares what I want.
You should.
No doubt Dorothea is waiting for me.
I'll follow you where you lead. I owe you that, and more.
Still here for you, Leliana.
Our Lady Andraste, blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame.
Please, miss, no more disturbance.
You work in this temple?
I am giving my life to the Chantry, yes. If you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry about Alia. I wasn't sure where I was.
It's not that, miss.
What then?
I was like you before I came to serve Our Lady. It troubles me.
I am no threat to you.
No, I worry for you. Many come to the Chantry at a difficult time. Not all find their way back.
I won't need to come back.
I was the same. There was a lot of pain between then and now. If you'll excuse me.
Че, его тоже кинули, да?
Missy, need something to perk you up? Road ahead will be a tough one.
Len? How?
Yeah, I went to ground when Marjolaine showed her colours. Almost gave you up after the week. Hard to miss your escape, though. Lots of people thanking their Orlesian she-devil. So, need anything?
You're right back to selling? Even after all this?
Marjolaine left me dry too. Pissed about that, but the payout must be good to drop resources like us.
You're saying you'd have done it too?
Well, not to me, but I understand. That's the game.
All right.
А хватит ли мне? В предыдущий раз не хватило. Если что, у него есть эта броня безжалостных. Так, у него есть нечто получше. Как и тут. Я спокойно продаю. Как и это. Мабари у меня нету. Тоже не надо. Ну и всякие мелочевки. А, надеюсь, это поможет. Осколок. Даже не знаю, что с ним делать. Эх, немножко не хватает. Но блестяшек железных нету. Или есть. Но хитрость мне уже не так нужна. Навыки нужны, я вложил. Такое ощущение, что что-то пропало у нее. К телосложению это надо будет тому отдать. А, тем более, плюс-минус, у меня чисто 22 хитрости осталось. Книжечку. Нужна ловкость. А ничего и нет.
Our Marjolaine has secured Commander Raleigh as an escort to leave Ferelden. No doubt she expects a reprisal for her various crimes. It would be a shame to disappoint her.
Tell me how to find Marjolaine.
For your own reasons, I trust.
Do you want your precious papers or not?
Not if I inflict more harm in the process. Call it a concern of my trade.
Marjolaine wronged me. I will not let that go unanswered.
I understand. But if your actions are all that pull you forward, then she still controls you. Marjolaine is with Raleigh, seeking passage across the waking sea. I have suggested a path. Be careful.
Pathetic girl. You're in the heart of my Ferelden. What do you hope to gain?
Listen to the commander, pretty one. There is nothing for you here.
К тому времени доходило 3 часа. А тут уже только 2 доходит. Снарядить товарищей.
There are others like me. This peace will not stand. Orlais cannot be trusted. Ah, come then and throw yourself on my blade.
Теперь он песчаный охотник. Теперь он глубинный охотник.
Master of these beasts, and Marjolaine.
And the papers. Lives count on that.
And the papers.
Orlesian harlot! If you wanted more of my men, you could
Пусть сами подходят, раз им это надо. Переждем момент. Да, только он себя не излечивает.
We are quite the target.
Дракон.
Unruly girl. Let me demonstrate how one properly controls a man.
I'll do it.
Сам подходи.
Yes.
It's done.
I'll show you something.
Вот блин.
Ready! All you've got.
Never going back.
Вот и все. Ну, с ним.
You're better than Marjolaine said. The bards of Orlais have earned their reputation. But I remember the scared little girl in my cell.
I won't kill you. I'm not that selfish.
Thanks for that.
undoing every one of these lives. It's more fun when it's personal. I wonder, what did the lovely mother offer for her papers? Something as entertaining as what I did to get them?
You lost the right to ask anything of me.
I understand. But you have to know. It pained me to leave you.
You bartered me to a brute. For what? A few coins?
You betrayed me, Leliana, when you dared show your backbone. I knew you would eventually turn on me because that is what I would have done. So I did it first. We are the same.
No.
So you say, but here you are, weapon in hand.
You see your own distrust on every face. Did I ever know you?
If this was reversed, you'd wake every day expecting my blade.
Marjolaine.
We are the same.
Ну да.
Do you want to know a secret? That moment I keep, because even now, I don't know what ending serves best. But being able to choose, that is the truth of this story. The rest, it changes with the audience. All things change when they find purpose.
Немного не хватало. Да ладно. Что сейчас я быстро прошел. Ах, титры.